What's the word, ladies and gentlemen? This is Andrew, and today I am so excited, so hyped, because finally, after, a couple months now, we finally have a fine-tuning update with some nice additions to content. Now, I know we have had, I think, a bug fix a couple weeks ago, but this update, this fine-tuning update, has been the first one in quite some time where it's actually content, new content-related stuff. So, I'm not gonna go through all these different patch notes because I feel like there's a lot of them here, but I'll just kind of go over the ones that are most significant to me personally. But I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description for you guys if you want to check out the patch notes for yourself. But anyways, first and foremost, what is most obvious to me is that Dome has been reworked, and yeah, it's pretty significant, guys. Not only does it look much better, you finally have a nice blue sky. I feel like the colors are a lot more vibrant. The old Dome was definitely a little green, and it seemed like I was playing a cloudy day. Yeah, way too many clouds. But yeah, Dome overall has been reworked. It seems like the first objective is no longer the meat grinder that it is for the attacking team. The attacking team can actually, finish that first objective quite easily now because you only have to deliver one objective, not two, just one objective. And I feel like this makes a whole world of a difference. I don't know what it is, but every time I tried getting into a game to film some footage on Dome and I end up on attacking, it somehow the game, every single one, I'm not even kidding you guys, for a long time, like the first 5, all the Dome matches were at the second or third objective. So it seems like they've definitely loosened up that first objective and how difficult it is. Is it too much? I don't know. I really don't know. Only time will tell. I'm unsure if the reason why attacking team is winning a lot is because not a lot of people know how to defend on Dome after the first objective, because not a lot of people got to play on the entire map. So we will have to see. They also added a bunch of different pathways and stuff. As you guys can see here, there's actually a third additional path that you can kind of take as attacking to avoid being spawn camped. I never really got spawn camped on Dome, but that's a whole nother thing. So they've definitely added a lot of new things to Dome. I'm not going to go through all of them because in fact I don't even know if they're all new because I've never even explored Dome that much until now. But I found some pretty interesting pathways and things like that. I'm not sure if they're new. They probably are new. But I really am enjoying Dome. I've always liked the map. I always liked how big it was. I thought it was perfectly suited for kind of those pub matches with 8-on-8 people. It was a decent size. It may be a little too big, but I enjoyed the concept. I liked the verticality of it. I liked the environment. Unfortunately, that first objective, a lot of people struggled with. So I'm kind of glad that they've kind of adjusted that. Now we will see how how good that decision was. Maybe in a week's time or 2 weeks' time, people will actually say, the attacking team has too much of an advantage over the defending team. Who really knows? But at this current time, I'm kind of, I'm appreciative of the changes. Alrighty, so let's see, what else do they have here? What else do they have? Oh yeah, 2 new maps, guys. 2 new maps. Dockyard, which I've done a video about some time ago, but they've actually added a whole new second section to it because it was leaked, and I don't know, they just added a whole nother part to Dockyard. So you guys can check out my video, I'll link it up here, but it is a little outdated, I guess, technically. Dockyard and Gallery. Gallery is the execution map, Dockyard is the objective/stopwatch map, and they'll be doing testing for us. Well, they'll let us test it rather, from Friday the 29th January until Tuesday 2nd February. So we will be able to play on those new maps, which is exciting because who doesn't like new maps? Alrighty, so yay, bug fixes. They've also fixed, I didn't know this one existed actually, is that Ice Cold apparently let you hold down the trigger on Rhino's minigun for 12 seconds. Apparently that's been fixed to correctly reflect to 7 seconds. That seems a little ridiculous. So Sparks finally got a nerf. That's right, guys. Her sniping ability with the Reviver gun is no longer that amazing. Damage fall off, it says here, begins at 8 meters and falls off to 66% damage at 36 meters. I don't exactly know what the exact numbers are. I'll be curious as to what that means. If I figure it out after recording this little audio bit, I'll post it on here. But, you know, a lot of people complained about sniping with Smarks, and I guess they nerfed her. I don't know, it was always my opinion that if you can land a Sparks headshot while hip firing on a moving target, like, you deserve the headshot. But, hey, you know, like, maybe I'm the minority here. So, the shotguns also got an interesting little treatment here. It seems like they've gotten way much more damage fall off. Now, it seems as though the shotguns will still play the same, granted that taken that you stay within the effective range, you know, close to close medium range. If you start going out to medium long range, they're gonna kind of really taper off, and that's where you're really gonna see the difference. I went ahead and tested the Remberg. I didn't try them all now, but I just, you know, popped on proxy, and I honestly couldn't tell the difference. I was still able to nail some targets pretty far off with the shotgun. I mean, not, you know, not sniper rifle range, but, you know, medium range-ish. It would take about 3 to 4 shots, which is pretty respectable, you know, about the same as how much it would take before. Close range, of course, dominates still with shotguns, but shotguns will no longer be crazy sniper rifles. I don't really know what this complaint was. I guess a lot of people are landing shots really like far away with shotguns. I never really had that issue because I found that the time to kill with using shotguns, anything beyond really medium range is gonna get you killed. I always like to stand like, you know, butt slapping distance when using a shotgun. So in my opinion, a lot of people complain about shotguns, but I haven't really noticed that much of a difference with the gameplay style of, I mean, at least how I use shotguns. I haven't really noticed a difference. They've included this little fancy chart here for you guys if you kind of want to dissect how fall off damage works. Other gameplay changes, there's a bunch here, but I'm just going to kind of go over the ones that are most interesting to me. Is that you can finally quick open case and quick open all cases, which is kind of cool because a lot of people have been asking for that, though I am curious as to where the buy multiple case button is, because I would love to be able to buy, like, you know, 5 cases at once and then open all 5 right there. But as it stands, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but you can only buy 1 case at a time, and then after you buy like 10 of them, you can open them all at once. It's kind of cool. It shows up in the bottom right hand corner, so I don't know, not nearly as exciting as watching it scroll by a bunch of cobalts. But, you know, yeah, definitely much more effective, much more efficient, right? Alright, so next up, oh yeah, ranked, competitive. They've actually added a 50% bonus to credits earned. I believe that's only to the base rate, which isn't a whole lot anyways. I think this is a step in the right direction to get more people to play competitive, but I don't think it's enough. Quite honestly, I think Splash Damage, they should kind of go all the way and just do double credits for ranked matches. I seriously don't think it's going to hurt their wallet, because seriously, not that many people play ranked matches, and double credits, I mean, I don't know, I mean, either double credits or maybe like on certain weekends, or on weekends they get like, you know, ×3 credits for ranked matches. I think that would be kind of cool if just kind of like do a 50% during the weekday, and then it bumps up to 3 times on the weekends for ranked matches. I think that will be reasonable, and it will definitely encourage people to play competitive, in my opinion. Targeting lasers for Artie and Kira. It makes a different sound. I don't know if it's supposed to make it easier to target stuff with Artie and Kira. Maybe it does. I don't know. But definitely sounds different. I'll let you guys hear it right now. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting addition. I'd be curious to see if it really improves my targeting accuracy. Let's see what is up next. All right, notable bug fixes. The minigun audio loop. Thank God. It looks like they kind of fixed that. Alright, so I've kind of been looking over these notable bug fixes. I mean, there's just a bunch of them on here. Yeah, you know, like, I can't really pick out one that I've kind of seen that much, but I'm really glad that Splash Damage has fixed a ton of these bugs. I'm sure a lot of you guys would be happy. I would be curious if there are any sort of new bugs that pop up from this patch. Some people in-game have been complaining about frame rate drops. I personally haven't seen that, just because I guess my computer's pretty powerful, so I haven't really noticed any frame rate drops. But if you have noticed frame rate drops, let me know down in the comments. I'll be curious. The one thing I kind of miss is how they didn't really do anything as far as giving Thunder any sort of love or anything. But I guess that sort of more ambitious balance change, that will be reserved for the next update, which I guess I'm assuming will come in the next 2 weeks. So I don't know, early February-ish, I hope. So yeah. That's kind of it for the fine-tuning patch of January 2016. I hope you guys all enjoyed my quick little analysis. I enjoyed this patch. Dome is definitely way more fun to play on now if you're attacking. You won't be stuck on that first objective forever. You get to really appreciate the rest of the map, which is nice because I really do enjoy the rest of Dome. It's a nice map. I like the map personally. But yeah, I guess until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one.